So
like, minimum of 4 days.
Yeah, minimum of 4 days a week on skates, and then a lot of them have cross training off skates during that time.
Phenomenal work effort. Meanwhile, let's get back to the action on track. Kit number 13 has the jammer star for Western Australia in whites.
Oh, Pave does the Pave wave, does a little duck dive, tries to get under, but toe touches down on the inside and gets the cut track.
And let's be honest, I love your little comment, the Pave wave.
Yeah, she just ducks. She does those duck dive like she's surfing a wave and lets the wave break over the top of her.
Oh, magnificent. It looks like there's a storm out there at the moment, not just a little wave. It's a tsunami.
And it does that. Is that Modern Warfare trying to take on that natural force of damage? She's out there against Bisexual, running her back, Bone Shaker, Danny Darko.
That is right. Number 13, Kit did hand that jammer star over to Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, the new jammer.
Modern Warfare is run back again. She's been knocked to the outside line. Bone Shaker, Darko, and Bisexual setting up in that strong 3-wall at the back.
That is a very strong 3-wall. Modern Warfare will have to negotiate. She gets knocked to the inside. She can start that warfare again.
Pave entered back in from the bin, looking for a bit of offense. Bianca Schroeder giving it to her and giving her enough to get through, just making some opportunities.
Meanwhile, on the far corner, Modern Warfare is still striking some very heavy traffic.
And Pave's got the hands out. She's looking to see what's happening.
Look for the pay wave.
No, she's looking at the time and wondering whether or not she could get back in there and get points, or whether to just ease off, not risk the penalty, and let the next jam start fresh.
Such a professional, well-drilled team. Play-by-play, jam-by-jam. Victorian Roller Derby League. No wonder they are the second-rated team in the world.
You can see that there's a thought process behind it where they pick up on a lot more than a lot of players do. Their awareness is a lot greater. They watch the time, they watch the clock, they watch the bin, they watch where the other jammer is, and there's that really strong awareness of what other job can I do.
Number 30, Tequila Slammer gets knocked out right in front of the commentary box.
And
it does look like it was a cut track penalty to Tequila Slammer.
Did you see that was Screw Barrymore? She knocked the jammer out. Then she got bumped by a opposition blocker. Stayed in bounds by leaning right back and using her core to pull herself to her feet. And with that sort of hit, anybody else would have thought that she'd went out as well and you could re-enter.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I can understand why she would have got that cut track. I would have re-entered as well. I would not have thought somebody could have taken that and then somehow stabilised themselves. So
unbelievable.
You could see by the giant smile on Screw Barrymore's face that she knew she did good.
Tequila Slammer back on track number 30 for the white Western Australian roller derby team.
Christy Demons moving through for a 4-point pass there.
Oh, Tequila Slammer takes a big hit. She curls up. She'll be recycled all the way back.
Foxy LaRue going back behind her teammates, making sure she doesn't get the cut from her own team that were currently moving back.
Blady Janey coming out from Western Australia to help out.
Barry in there again against Tequila Slammer. Foxy LaRue shoves. Oh, cut track.
Tequila Slammer, another cut track penalty.
And Christy got one more to take at the front, gets past, gets the Grand Slam 5 points. Currently 29 points on the board during this jam. Goes the outside, calls it off.
Another 5 points there for Victoria.
We end the first half 336 points to 11.
Was that a 39-point jam?
That is the one, 39-point jam in that last one. I hope you're having as much fun as we are at home.
Oh my God, the atmosphere here is absolutely electric.
I'm Son of Skaten.
And I am Mr. Mayhem. We're going to go and have a little bit of a refreshment thanks to Haig's Chocolate, one of our sponsors here. I love the old Haig's Chocolate plug. We'll be back in your lounge rooms in about 13 minutes. Go and grab yourself a hot cuppa.
The Aries Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Aries Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
The Clinic, Adelaide's skate and streetwear specialist, stocking a huge range of skateboards, longboards and cruisers, as well as scooters, streetwear and footwear, plus roller skates, inline skates and Heelys. The Clinic, 20 Curry Street in the city, open 7 days, or shop with us online.
I don't think it's nice you laughing. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
The Aries Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Aries Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
The Clinic, Adelaide's skate and streetwear specialist, stocking a huge range of skateboards, longboards and cruisers, as well as scooters, streetwear and footwear, plus roller skates, inline skates and Heelys. The Clinic, 20 Curry Street in the city, open 7 days, or shop with us online.
I don't think it's nice, you laughing. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
The Arius Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Arius Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
The Clinic, Adelaide's skate and streetwear specialist, stocking a huge range of skateboards, longboards and cruisers, as well as scooters, streetwear and footwear, plus roller skates, inline skates and Heelys. The Clinic, 20 Curry Street in the city, open 7 days, or shop with us online.
I don't think it's nice, you laughing. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
The Arius Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Arius Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just one, but 2 armbands. That's one for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley!
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
The Clinic, Adelaide's skate and streetwear specialist, stocking a huge range of skateboards, longboards and cruisers, as well as scooters, streetwear and footwear, plus roller skates, inline skates and Heelys. The Clinic, 20 Curry Street in the city, open 7 days, or shop with us online.
I don't think it's nice, you laughing. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
The area's platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Arius Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thanks for turning us on in your lounge rooms. We've got less than 30 seconds before the second half of this quarter-final qualifying game in the 2016 Great Southern Slam. Just a recapping, Victoria Roller Derby, ranked number 2 in the world. They're coming up against Western Australia Roller Derby, 256. Doing a fantastic job, Western Australia in white. They have managed to get out of the pack a couple of times, but you can't take anything away from Victorian Roller Derby League. There's a reason why these guys are the best in Australia, number 2 ranked in the world. My name is Mr. Mayhem. Son of Skaten will be joining us in just a moment. Welcome back, Son of Skaten. Son of Skating's having troubles with his microphone.
I am not having troubles. I've been here the whole time. What are you talking about? And Giles is out for lead jammer 010. I'm a professional, mate. I was here the whole time and I know how to use a microphone.
Welcome back. Nice of you to join us if you're at home. Playing the lounge room roller derby game.
Tequila Slammer is out there at the moment for WA. Giles been recycled back.
Tequila Slammer takes the Jammer Star ahead, holds it in her hand. She will be looking to possibly give that to her pivot, which I can't see the number on the pivots.
Out of play called. Out of play called, and looks like a Salt and Pepper ran back to bridge the pack to knock out that pivot holding the Jammer Star.
And that is number 4, Modern Warfare. He's just taken the Jammer Star for Tequila Slammer.
That was an Alex Van Dorn taking a knee in the centre as he refs. I'm not sure if it was a low block from another ref.
That's certainly a 6-pack of beer anyway.
And there we go. We've thinned the pack a little bit out there at the moment. Giles coming in, number 56. The last line of defence, Nails.
No, that is her name. 56 Nails.
Nails gets the destruction of pack. She tries to skate off.
2 and 8 in white Coca-Cola coming back on for Western Australia.
So the pack was not moving at all. Nails tries to speed away and getting the destruction of pack. Only when you're the only blocker out there, you are packed, so you can't skate away. Unfortunately. Lady Trample setting up on the line, getting ready to do it. 3-5-3 is out there. Handy Mandy and number 56 Nails. Handy Mandy and Nails on the track.
Handy Mandy and Nails don't have a lot of options there. Only 2 blockers on the track. Meanwhile, number 4 Modern Warfare in white for Western Australia rejoins the track.
Lady Trample getting 2 giant hits in a row, but they're not enough to shake her out on that outside line. She just absorbed the impact and then side straddled out of them.
I was watching Lady Trample in the half time, and she was just practicing some strength work in the apexes, and that is exactly what she was practicing on the inside line there. On
a little toe lifts, so you don't put anything down, but you've lifted them enough to clear a couple of feet of gap.
3-5-3 Handy Mandy, the pivot now has been handed the Jammer Star for Western Australia. Now becomes the new Jammer.
There is 20 points so far on the board. Lady Trample going around the outside. Round the outside, round the outside.
2 roller derby girls go round the outside.
Well, only one of them at the moment. One is still caught in the pack. 3-5-3 Handy Mandy. She's got the helmet on. She's now being sent off for a cut track.
Handy and Mandy cut track penalty, skates around the outside, and she'll be sitting down the penalty box for 30 seconds.
She'll be joined by Modern Warfare, number 4 for Western Australia. While Trample is making another lap, she's up to 35 for this jam with a grand total of 20 seconds left. There is a possible 40-45 points if she can get some clear runs.
Oh no, 5.
She takes the 40 and calls it. She calls it with another 12 seconds on the clock. Decides that I'm not going to take that time to make it any more laps. I'm not going to push it. Don't want to risk the penalties by going in hot. And let's start again.
That is great team play. She could have easily just got another 5 points and taken the glory for herself. But no, she cares about the team.
And you can see that this way she gives the old what do you call it? Power jam start to Anna pave you over.
That is very true. There is Handy Mandy by the looks of it standing up in the penalty box. She's got the jam star in head for the white team.
Coca-Cola is being forced to go all the way to the back. They don't want to enter because they don't want to cause pack to be back. They don't want it to be at the back because then their team will be totally separated. Oh!
Handy Mandy almost got through on the inside, got shut down. Now he enters the pack.
Now a bit of a dispute there.
Handy Mandy, yes. Sorry to catch off. Handy Mandy's got through the pack for her initial pass.
Don't mind at all. That is the highlight of the action right there as she's chasing down Anna Pavio over.
It's a very fast pack, and a pay-per-view waiver's not going to want to bleed any points here, so look for an early call.
No, at the moment they seem to be setting a fast pace. They don't mind. They've got points at the back, and they've also got a blocker in the bin that they're trying to get out. So they don't mind if the pack continues to go quick, as long as they can call it off before those points are taken.
And while a quick pack, they're also tiring out the opposition jammer, which is Handy Mandy.
And so what they did, they got 1 point out of that, and Screw Barrymore is now standing in the box. So less than 10 seconds. And it looks like, I would say that Matt Clenahan is disputing the cut track call on Barry, purely because she leaned backwards, put one hand out of bounds, and pushed back up like she was playing Twister. One hand down out of bounds is still in bounds. And so whether or not her back wheel when she leant backwards went out, but the one hand was down, so she was disputing that as she went off, that she felt that she was still in bounds.
Well, only time will tell. The referee was in the best spot to see the call.
Referee said, no official review, I'm not going to change it. If you're not going to use your official review, why would I change it for you?
Fair enough too.
And as a bench coach, it's only a blocker. It's not points wasted. You wouldn't use an official review on that.
Yeah, keep that one up the sleeve.
Yeah, we've still got 24 minutes. You don't want to use your official review and lose it this early in the second half.
No, that is correct. You only get one for each half.
Unless you win it.
Well, that's
then you
true.
get it back. They give it back to you. Oh, thanks for that. Here you go.
Yeah. Let me rephrase again. One losing review per half.
And out there at the moment is Christy Demons against
191. That is Hades in the wide for Western Australia.
Hades, the fiery fires of Hades and the Christy Demons.
Hot as Hades in hell at the moment here.
This is one hell of a lineup.
Son of skating, you are on fire tonight.
It is getting late in the day. We're sorry for any.
Oh, by the way, just for those of you at home, we have Hades coming out for her initial pass. A lovely manoeuvre there on the inside.
Christy Demons getting out. She gets her 4, calls it safe. You can see Hades like, oh, come on, why'd you call it? I want some points.
Hades was pretty happy to get out, though. She's high-fiving her team members.
Yeah. Any time that you're able to put pressure on a world-class team like this, like any time that you can make them call it early, so they're not getting that multiple passes on you. She reduced it to 1 pass. That's a win for a team like this. I know that at home that may not sound like a win, but that is definitely, they're playing a very strong opponent, and for you to put enough pressure on them to make them change the way that they want to play, that's good.
That is correct. It is a David and Goliath game out here at the moment. 256 versus number 2 in the world.
And on the scoreboard, it is 426-11 in the second half. So far this half, WA scoreless, whereas Giles, her new name.
Giles, yes.
Since she's been playing in the States, making her way through for Grand Slam.
Now, I wonder if we can get a live feed commentary up. I'm wondering if you can tell us where you're from, where you're sitting at home and your lounge room's from. We'd love to know. We'd love to know how many people are from the States tuning in.
Giles making it through on the outside there for another 5 points, copping the high five from her ref.
Oh, lovely work. Lovely cheeky star pass there. The new jammer is number 316. That is Bubbles. Quite comfortable with the jammer star.
It was a star stash. The pivot's still on track. She took it off her head, then put it back on.
And then glamorously took a dive right near the end of the jam.
Alex Van Dorn, the referee, just asked if she's all right. Gives her the nod. You're okay. Up you get.
She did kiss the concrete a little bit hard. It's nice to see the referees taking a bit of interest in player safety.
Referees are there purely for player safety. That is what all the penalties are based around. They're Team Zebra doing a wonderful job over this weekend. We've got nothing but love for our Team Zebras.
Absolutely. What a magnificent job they're doing.
And here we go. We've got Lady Trample currently in there.
Forearm penalty. That is the white skater. I'm just looking for a number. Oh, that's the old captain, Lady Jane, got caught for her forearms. She's got 30 seconds to think about what she's done.
Kit, number 1-3, currently caught at the back. Waiting, trying to find a bit of a gap. Her team trying to give offense from the front, but they're just pushing the wall back onto her. Trample making it through for another 5 in the sky. A Grand Slam high five from her referee.
Lady Trample just making it look easy. She's a classy skater.
She's got such strong sweeps. Just makes it look like she's just going out for a leisurely skate until she hits the pack. When she's out of the pack, no pressure on her at all. Just, I'm here to get back to where my job is.
Lady Trample getting through, no issues all on the inside. Little pirouette and doesn't even raise a sweat.
And she's back to it. Bianca Sciaretta just taking it as number 7 pushes her forward.
Cami Toe, I reckon that is Cami Toe.
And looks like Trample's re-hit the pack. A little dodge.
Meanwhile, Bloody Jane, number 21, back on track. She's got the pivot helmet cover on. I can't see where the Jammer Star is at the moment.
Now you can see that they've decided to stop. They've given up their chance of blocking, and they just want to release their jammer or go for a star pass.
Number 13 in white kit now has the Jammer Star.
Has had it stashed in her hand for a while. The pivot is not on track. The pivot is in the penalty box, so she can't pass it to anyone.
Now, Kit doing a fantastic job of hiding that star. She's doing a great job to confuse the commentary team. However, Victoria's not playing any part of that. Victoria knew every single part of that jam where the Jammer Star really was.
Tequila Slammer out there at the moment versus Anna Paveyova. They're getting ready on the line. We have a 3-pack out there for Western Australia and the full 4 for Victorian Roller Derby. She stepped out. Modern Warfare steps out after knocking Anna Paveyova to the outside, but Anna Paveyova just moving to the inside instead, dancing along the line and taking what she wants.
Magnificent work. Tequila Slammer stuck in a pack of 3. Number 4, Modern Warfare, comes to help her out. Tequila Slammer being forced to the outside.
Tequila Slammer forced to the outside by Salt and Pepper, and then Salt and Pepper driving her back to Jana Nuku and Screw Barrymore to that strong 3-wall formation that we've constantly seen.
Jana Nuku doing a magnificent job in the pack in a defense.
So we've previously, I think last TGSS, we saw a lot of the 4-person box formation out of VRDL. I think we're seeing a lot more of the 3-person and a loose roamer.
The loose roamer to help out the
to either do O or to plug a gap, and I feel like that's like their 3-wall defense is extremely strong. Screw Barrymore, the last line of defense, waiting for that out of play.
Tequila Slammer through for the initial pass. She's, jammer on jammer action. Come on, Tequila Slammer, you can push through. Yeah, lovely work. Almost pointless, but it is one she can mark off on the belt there.
Anna Paveyova decides, after the jammer gets past, decides, you know what, looks up at a bench. The bench is telling her to call. Let's save some time. Let's put it back into the next jam. Put that time away in our pocket and use it again later.
And on a personal note, I think, personally for Tequila Slammer, she'd be very happy with that. She took on a Victorian jammer head on, and won the battle.
Christy Demons takes an initial hit off the line from Handy Mandy. Handy Mandy now caught at the back in that wall. Christy Demons looking for a gap at the front, finding it. Oh no,
Christy
she doesn't.
Demons got called for a forearm penalty. 3-5-3. Handy Mandy is in a power jam. Has not passed her first pass yet.
Knocked down by a teammate. Cammy knocking Handy Mandy down for a second.
She's on the outside, but she gets called for a cut track penalty. Handy Mandy skates on the outside. Nice effort, Handy Mandy. Is game of inches.
She comes in heavy to the box, but she's able to pull it up. And this releases Christy Demons. Christy Demons hits the pack. 2-wall left at the front. Goes for the links. Gets the multiplayer block penalty. Multiplayer sending one of the blockers for Western Australia off. It looks like it is number 333.
That is a Juicy M Suffer. Excuse me.
I didn't mean to throw you under the bus on that one. Just throw you the number, let you fill in the gap.
Yeah, trust me, I'm all good with that. 333, Juicy M Suffer.
There we go. Christy Demons making another 5-point pass, 10 on the board.
Now both jams have been in the bin, so this will go back for a full 2-minute jam.
Christy finding a gap on that inside line again. The VRDL wall seems to be trying to separate and grab and still hold that jammer at the same time. And the reforming is amazing. Each time one of them gets picked off, they slide back up and slot themselves back into that wall.
3-5-3 Handy Mandy back on track jamming for the white team, Western Australia.
Christy Demons making 25 points in that jam. So 523 to 11. Western Australia scoreless in the second half so far. Still lots of time on the board for them to make a bit of an impact. 14 minutes, nearly 15 minutes in this second half left.
Well, they have been scoreless so far, but 191 Hades has got something to say about that. I think she's going to come out firing this jam.
191 and 0-1-0 on the board. Giles takes the inside line.
One 9-1 Hades pushing forward. She's going to have 2 more blockers to get past, and no, she's
now
stuck
it's
now.
3 more. That recycle is amazing. That Shayna Serrelson holding on the line solo till a wall can form with her.
And how quick are Victorian roller derby at reforming that pack?
They don't just reform at the front, they find wherever the jammer is and they make a pack right there.
It's almost they've got sticky fingers and glue. I think they're magnetic.
Here
sticky
they go.
fingers, there's a derby name for you.
Ballarat had fiddle fingers, close enough. There we go.
Ah, very good. They're back on track. The star has been passed from Western Australian roller derby. It is number 9. 191 Hades is familiar with the Jammer Star.
Giles calls off the jam. That is a 19-point jam to Giles.
Now Western Australia very successful at the panty pass. Generally speaking, it's used to get the first jammer through the initial pass.
We've got Bubbles and Lady Trample on the line.
Look at the size difference of the 2 jammers. Lady Trample is an absolute giant.
And I honestly think that's the most wonderful thing about Derby is that there is a skill set that matches every body type.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Somebody like Lady Trample, who has a bit of height and a bit of power, can power into a wall. Bubbles, you can see her using her lateral movement to look for edges. Like, so close to getting past. Bisexual picking her at the post as the last line of defense there. Bubbles waiting to re-enter. Bianca Sharetta pushing her further back.
Bubbles takes off the star, puts it on her right hand and tries to hide it.
And Bisexual sent off for a direction of play hit, or was that a stop block, one or the other?
I'm not sure. I missed the referee arms there.
And Bubbles caught on the outside, but
Bubbles looks to be almost through, but that inside line gets shut down.
I think the VRDL blockers thought that she passed off to the pivot, Blady Jane. So they all turned and started blocking Blady, but she still had it in her hand. It was a fake pass.
Nice fakie, though.
And now she's out.
And number 7, Cami Toe, gets a small penalty. She races around the outside and sits down for 30 seconds.
And holds for the late call. Holds for the late call to burn as much time as possible to get blockers out of the box, and then calls it before points can be made.
Yeah, lovely call off.
So there was a delay on the call off, but it was deliberate to burn some time by the look of it. She's doing that delayed call.
Victorian or roller derby league all over the tactical side of the game.
This is what they train for. This is what their muscle memory is built for, and you can see the between 9 and 13 hours a week minimum that they put in.
Meanwhile, Kit only has 2 boxes get past, not lead Jammer, but she's through for the initial. That is number 1-3 Kit of the white team in Western Australia.
Anna Pavioova joining them at the pack. Oh,
no pass, no penalty from Kit. Kit's going to put some points on the board. I think she's got 1.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, very unlucky.
Anna Pavioova looking to steal as many points as she could. I'm not sure if that player returned from the bin or whether there was ghost points in it, but I think that should have been 3 because there was 2 in the bin and she passed the last one. There was no dispute on it though.
I was looking for the review there, but no.
There was no dispute on it. They've decided to let the 1 point slip without official reviewing it and saving it for something later. Probably a jammer release from the bin. Lead jammer given to Giles. Giles scooping past. There's the packs bridging back. Waiting for those blockers to re-enter so they can make pack at the back.
I could only see blue players on the track. Where are all the white ones?
Yeah, there's 2 white players standing in the middle of the field waiting to re-enter. Bianca Shredder getting a failure to reform as she bridged back. Must have drifted over that 20-foot mark. Told to go back. Didn't quite step forward fast enough for the ref's liking.
Yeah, she won't be happy with that.
They were deliberately stretching out so that they could make the most of those blockers re-entering, form pack, capture their goats there. Before the gemma re-entered.
Great tactical insight by Son of Skaden.
Here you can see Giles hitting the pack again, chest on chest against Cami Toe.
Now I think that's Tequila Slammer stuck in the pack there. She's going to get a little bit of help.
You can see her teammate trying to push her into that wedge, skating and just...
That is 3-3-3 Juicy McStiffer.
That reset, knockdown, biceptual, pulling back so that she didn't hit a down skater. Knockout again on Giles, quick re-entry.
Tequila Slammer doing some hard yards. She certainly earned her Gatorade this afternoon.
Giles looking to try to pick up the 4 but didn't quite pass the other jammer. She got the 4 blocker points but didn't pass the jammer for that 5th Grand Slam.
That's good effort from Tequila Slammer.
Lady Trample on the line. She's out there against Handy Mandy.
She's wearing the white 3-5-3 Handy Mandy.
Number 54, Trample taking the outside line, and she gets lead. Given the pointy finger from the referee as she burns around. She's re-entering the pack. Handy Mandy still caught, jumping in apex. Oh, you know what?
Amazing work.
I don't care about the lines you've drawn for the track. I'm going to make my own. Yeah.
Oh.
Once again, in stereo, ladies and gentlemen, at home.
Amazing work. Lady Trample just keeps coming again. She's so quick. We're still going on the last jam. On the last lap.
We can't, it takes her 7 seconds to get round. We can't finish the horrible things that we're talking before she gets back into the action.
Oh, 7-second lap.
And
amazing
there it
work.
is. Big smile on her face.
Still talking about 3 laps ago.
No, there she is. That's her 3rd Grand Slam. That's 15 points. And she enters the pack again. Oh, the pure strength as those blockers hit into her stomach. She just kind of absorbs the hit, leans over them, and then side straddle runs out
Ladies
of
and
it.
gentlemen, I am privileged to witness such an amazing array of skating.
There we go. You can see the Western Australian roller derby trying to hold Yana Nuku at the back so that the VRDL blockers at the front are out of play. A beautiful skip. How did you see that? That was
a hop, skip, and a jump on the inside.
I'm
apex,
sure that was
turn
right
4.
in front of the camera for you guys at home instead of on the far apex. Taking a beautiful skip from Lady Trample.
Meanwhile, Modern Warfare number 4, the pivot has the Jammer Star in her hand. She's waiting to get cleared for the initial.
And Handy Mandy, who's just palmed it off, gives a bit of strength and knocks Lady Trample to the inside and runs her back.
Modern Warfare doing it tough, but she's finally through in the last dying seconds, but that is still a win for number 4, Modern Warfare.
And so quickly, both bench coaches have gone in to have a quick conversation with the head ref. Now they're allowed to do that. They don't have to call an official review. They're allowed to run in between just to have a quick word to the ref. Say, hey, this penalty's being happened. Can we have it? Keep an eye out for it. That sort of thing, without using any official review. Team timeout. Just want to, but they have to do it within the game clock start time. So
is that a team timeout for Ward, I believe?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a team timeout for VRDL. Yep, it was VRDL's team timeout. So they're on 633. WA still on 11.
11 points. 11 hard-fought, well-earned points for Western Australian Roller Derby. The wards of skates.
Now, they talk about, like, if you decide to build your house in Tornado Valley, you're going to get hit by a tornado.
It's going to get ripped down sooner or later.
If you're going to take the track with VRDL, expect to be hit by VRDL.
It is an act of natural goodness. VRDL, they are not number 2 because they like it. They're number 2 because they train hard.
Because they earned it. They go out there and they fight hard. They train hard and they take the track. And yet, when the whistle finishes and the jam finishes, they are all smiles. They're high fives. They are out there for camaraderie with the other teams because they enjoy the community, which is roller derby.
I have noticed that with VRDL. They are high-fiving all the opposition. They're hugging at the end of the game. They love the sport. They love the community. And they're a valued member as part of it.
What's not to love? The derby community is amazing, and we're back into it. Anna Paviova nearly knocked out, resets, and goes back to the front of the pack.
1-9-1. That is Hades stuck at the back. Sorry, Son of Skate. Let me finish your sentence for you. You might want to have a little bit sip on your own Gatorade as I take over for just 30 seconds. I've now done. I'll have a sip on my Gatorade. It's now your turn. Handing over.
And Anna Paviova getting through, getting the 5 points in the air. 1-9-1. Hades still caught in the pack. Goes for the scoop. Run back by Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker knocked out by number 21. That is Blady Jane.
Blady Jane, shall I say.
Blady Janey.
Blady Janey. We're just going to make up derby names as we go along. That is Blady Jane.
Anna Paviova getting through for another pass. That is her second Grand Slam pass. 10 points. And knocked out of bounds.
That was Hella High Water, number 49, putting on a big hit there.
Hella High Water running her back, slowing down that barrage of point stealing.
That is not just a barrage, that the floodgates are open.
And I don't know if you caught that as closely as we did. You got to be pretty excited about that.
I could hear that from here, and it didn't sound healthy, but Cammy Toe
gets shrugged off by Pavey as Pavey just... I was going to say paves over the top of it. let's not use like that when you run out of descriptive things and you just have to use their name. No, as she steamrolls over the top and just shrugs her away.
Full credit to Cammy Toe, number 7. She got straight back up. It looked like a big hit, but she didn't. She just shrugged it off.
She looked like she was made of like elastic because she just bounced straight to her feet.
And she's come back up, firing faster and harder than ever. I think it's put the fire in her Cami toe. Nice big hit.
Now, I love that they don't seem to have slowed down.
Not one single second.
They may not be getting their initial passes as much as they'd like, and they might not be getting the leads, but they are definitely fighting fierce out there. And I'm not sure if that I hope that's translated to you guys at home, because we can see the effort that they're putting in. They are doing marvelous things. They're knocking like amazing all-star skaters to the outside.
And not to take anything from Victoria, but they are amazing. But Western Australia roller derby never giving up.
There has to be something about determination in the face of adversity like this.
Determination and grit is what Western Australian roller derby is all about.
Giles re-entering the pack. She's got lead. She goes straight through the middle, just carving it apart like a Christmas ham. She gets the 5 point.
And that is skater number 5-6 for the white team skating around. That is Nails. She's got a 30-second sit down.
And the captain out there, Shayna Serrelson, making her way to the bin, also to take a seat. Giles knocked out by 153.
That's Hades. Was it 191 Hades?
No, it's a 1535 Tiny Dancer. Didn't hold her closer at all, just threw her to the outside. Oh, gaps have been made. Gaps were made by the VRDL blockers. It looked like Pepper, Yana, and Screw Barrymore forcing blockers around.
Number 56, West Australia Nails, back on track.
If you see Shayna Saracen pull her arms in and like squeal as Modern Warfare dives towards her just as the whistle goes, she rolls out of the way like, no! I don't want to take hit by that. The jam's running out.
Number 4, Modern Welfare doing a great job blocking for her team. Modern Welfare also doing a pretty good job jamming as well.
Kit out there at the moment though.
Welcome back, Kit, number 13.
54 out there for VRDL. That is Lady Trample. Lady Trample stealing that inside line with a little bit of help from a blocker just to give a bit of room. No, she didn't. That wasn't an inside line. That was a cut track.
That was a cut track.
That means
number 13, Kit, has taken the star off the helmet to add a bit of confusion. This is a power jam. Lead jam.
No, that is not lead. She did not have the helmet cover on.
No.
That is not lead. That'll go for the full 2 minutes because she took it off.
She did too.
She did not pass through the pack with the helmet cover on.
I thought I saw a pointy referee finger, but no.
He looked at it. He said, "Hang on, the other guy didn't. The other lady did not get lead, so it should be yours. But you don't have the hat on."
Number 13, Kit. Is she going to call off?
She's spun past at least 2 hips. She has at least 3 points with the ghost point from the bin. Has she got the whole 4? Lady Trample hitting the pack. Lady Trample still hasn't made an initial pass.
No, that is right. She's hit on the outside. She wants to get those hips past.
Lady Trample now made her initial pass. Kit, has she made the whole 4? That is the question here that we want to know, because she hasn't got out yet, but she may have stolen all 4 with her hips.
I'm just trying to look at the jammer ref's fingers.
Now, he's not going to put anything up until Kit gets out, but so far, it looks like she's got at least 3. Lady Trample held up at the front of the pack, out of play, awarded.
Oh, Lady Trample racking up the points. We're still focused on number 13 in the white team, Kit.
Number 7 and number 21 for Western Australia, Cami Toe and Blady Jane sent to the bin for out of play block. They did not want to give up their points.
No, definitely not.
And they hold out.
Yeah, that is a fantastic jam, Kit. 1-3, the jammer from Western Australia gets a full 5 points.
So she gets the grand total of 5 because the other jammer was still on their initial lap and she'd passed the back blocker, so she got the ghost point from that as well, and then took her time getting every single hip. That was our last jam, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the last jam of the game. Kit from Western Australia be very happy with those 5 points. She'll be celebrating those 5 points at the after party.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the final score looks like it is 708 to 16. 16. A big congratulations to the Victorian Roller Derby League. I will read the whole roster, even though all of them haven't played, but the roster that they've submitted. Big congratulations to Ivy Knivi, Bond, Giles, Bisexual, Blondage, Mary Fagdalen, Christy Demons, Foxy LaRue, Lorraine Evans, Danny Darko, Shayna Serrelson, Yana Nuku, Bone Shaker, Anna Pavuova, Assault and Pepper, Lady Trample, Screw Barrymore, and Bianca Sharetta, with mentions for their bench coaches Matt Clanahan, Paul Campbell, and Mick Swagger.
And take nothing away from Western Australian Roller Derby. Very hard fought, 16 points. Let's go down there, Rosso. We've got Kit, Tiny Dancer, Hades, Medusa, Cascade Bladed, Blady Jane, Coco Roller, Tequila Slammer, Bubbles, Juicy M, Sava, Handy Mandy, Modern Warfare, Hella High Water, Nails, Cammy Toe. Congratulations to Western Australian Roller Derby for putting up such a great fight. But and also,
congratulations to Victorian Roller Derby on the big takeout win. This is a team that will probably go through to the finals. We're looking forward to this. It's been a wonderful time, Mr. Mayhem, being with you.
Oh, Son of Skating, it's been a pleasure being in your lounge rooms and being right next to you here, calling this magnificent game.
Everybody go get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
The Aries Platinum is packed with new features. Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Aries Platinum, performance redefined.
Has this ever happened to you? Fumbling your marker. Your marker's not working. Trying to scrub off those pesky markers in the shower. You forget your numbers and you're sent back to the bench.
Bench! Put your numbers on! Get those numbers on your arms!
Let's see that again.
I have a severe sweating problem. Before I got my Spank Alley armbands, the refs were always telling me to reapply my numbers. But now, I can stay in the game.
My Spank Alley armband's second as a rope. Now I can lock up the competition. Thanks, Spank Alley.
But wait, there's more. If you order now, you'll get not just 1, but 2 armbands. That's 1 for each of your arms.
Thanks, Spank Alley.
Spank Alley armbands. Get spanked.
The Clinic, Adelaide's skate and streetwear specialist, stocking a huge range of skateboards, longboards and cruisers, as well as scooters, streetwear and footwear, plus roller skates, inline skates and Heelys. The Clinic, 20 Curry Street in the city, open 7 days, or shop with us online.
I don't think it's nice you laughing. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.